CSS battle time. We have squares, interlocking squares. Alright, so the hard part of these is simple design, but the hard part is minimal characters and getting it so, like, if you did a border, how do you eclipse the blue over the white border, but then the lower layer over this white part? That's where the challenge comes in, because you're dealing with a couple different layers. Now, there's a couple things we could do. We could, you could do two elements. And yeah, blue over white. Each one could have its own box shadow the same distance down. But with the bubbling of the background, I'd want the HTML to be the white, be the lower layer. But what if what if we did have two backgrounds? One was a transparent one. One wasn't. No, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so if we did, so two box shadows, I'm trying to cut down on the number of backgrounds, and like I don't want to do border, I'm thinking just an expanded box shadow is good. But yeah, because if I did border, the box shadow would not go over like the corner of the square, right? So it would look, we wouldn't get that layered look like this. So I do need to do either a box shadow so I can layer them, because just the order of the box shadows is your layers. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. But where am I putting my backgrounds? I think... I mean, I'd love to not have to write two backgrounds. I'd love to have the HTML keep the pure white background, but that's not going to happen. So let's go like this. Right? And then, oh, no, that won't work. I want the canvas element to pick up the blue, but it doesn't work if the HTML actually does have a background. Didn't think that one through. Oh, you know what? No, it can have the blue. It can have the blue background. I just realized the box shadow is going to be the white part anyway, so it's not. Yeah, we can do the blue. And then we will size it with height is going to be like 50. Width is going to be like 50. And so if we put a border, there, you see them right there. So they're not big enough. We have two. I just want one. I'll write the three box shadows, you know. To have this one. About the right size. Let's see. Is it 80? 212 to 130? It's 90? Something like that. Okay. Let's margin it into place while we can see it. Alright. Let's turn on our diff. go. 80 by 100, 150, 140, 130. Okay, it's a little bit big there, but I think once we get rid of that, we'll find out. Box shadow. There it is. 0, 0, 0 blur, and 15 pixels. There we are. All right, and it's going to be FFF. All right, 20. Looks pretty good. So then if I do the lowest layer, that lower white one, I can do one of the blue ones. And so we're gonna go like 80. And we'll probably change these to Q. Okay, not that far. 50. Oh, and then I have to do the blur. That's right, 20 pixels. All right. 60. 60, perfect. FFF. And then we could do one blue one. And so with the shorthand on the FFF, I don't think the color property is going to save us any here. By typing out color FFF, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, color's 5, colon is 6, and then we can just go FFF without the octothorpe, the hashtag thing. So 9, and we're only doing 8 with just this here, so yeah, we're good. Now we can do a straight up 60 pixel, 60 pixel. Oops, don't know how I did that. And this is going to be the blue. I think it's underneath the white, so we need to move this ahead of the white. Let's go Control X, take that back, do a comma there, and Control V. There it is. Okay, let's hit submit on this. I like it. Has potential. 100%. Good, good. We're at 149 before minifying. That's a pretty cool thing. Now, if I did actually have two elements, the box shadows would go over. But what if one was bigger, one was smaller? Would I only have to, but then I have to have the backgrounds. If I did the total selector, I'd have to have another background. I'd have to have another margin. And I might not have to have, I could probably do a single box shadow. So I could do, one would be the big white part and then the blue one on top. And then I'd box shadow a white part down and a blue one, because we have, yeah, 20 pixels, so 60 by 60 and then 60 by 60. So it's the same distance down, right? Well, I already got it. Why not just try it, right? It hasn't been that long. All right. So what I'm wanting to do is do this. Okay. So I'm gonna want this to be, right? Okay, good. Let's comment out that line. Get rid of that box shadow. Our margin should be fine, and what we're gonna do is hit the body, and then we're gonna say background is blue. All right, there we go. Perfect. And this is going to be 100 by 100. And then blue is going to have to be 80. There we go. It's good enough because, yeah, okay. So if we put a border on this, let's see if it's in the right spot. 2 pixels solid, red. Okay. It's not in the right spot. Not really the right size, is it? It needs to be 120, that's why. It's 20 on each side, and I was only at 80. So 120 to 80. That's okay. It's half again as much. It's something. I think it's, yeah. 3/4 of the size. Okay. Let's margin this proper like. So we're going to drop it up 60 by 110. Great. And then this we can, when we get rid of the border, it'll be in the right spot. It shifts up a little bit. All right. Now this one we can margin into place. 0. Okay. 1, 6. Okay. Maybe I don't want to use scale. I don't want to do height and width again. I could do... I probably should just do a percentage. Let's get a calculator out. 80 divided by 120 is 0.6666. So, yep, it is 66. Let's go 66%. And let's hope that's close enough for the diff. Now, if we write a box shadow here, we're going to go 60 pixels by 60 pixels. And we want it to be the same as the background color. So right now, yeah, I don't... Okay, so that's there. But this box shadow, I want it to do a box shadow, but I don't want it to do a white box shadow. I want it to do a different one, which means you have to also write a variable. It's gonna be this color. And it's not far enough. Interesting. So if this was 80, 90? Wow. Needs to move farther. Okay, so I'd have to write a whole nother box shadow. I can't get the cascade to work with it unless I do this in font values and I figure out what the difference is. Because I'm using scale. So, wait. Why is this? Oh, wait, the whole background's not working. What's happening with the background? Oh, because I put this background on the HTML, the blue isn't cascading up anymore. See, if I take this off, hey, it's blue. Put that on, it's white. So that whole idea doesn't work without adding another element. I think it's fair to say this is the longer solution. Okay. My solutions. There we go. And let's clean this up. Well, it was fun to go into it. I was pretty sure it was gonna take more just because of some of those bugs that are present. 124 right now. Let's see if we can get cues or something out of these. box shadows. I do feel like there's a more efficient way to do that. Okay. 1660. 64? 65? 64? Okay. 63. Perfect. Okay. I like it. Okay. And then 20. 21. There we go. Let's see if this is still 100%. Shaved a few characters. 99.9. Gotta love it. Alright. Yeah, if you have to do a 0.5, it's just not gonna be good. Yeah, that's good. Let's try 62. That looks really bad. Yeah. Alright. Let's try 63Q and then keep the 20 pixels. There's a method to my madness. It's methodical madness. Let's see. This is all boring stuff, I know, just going through pixels and Qs and trying to refine. Hey, but we got 120. Okay, so I had to stay 20 pixels. It doesn't like Q units for the expansion. But the 63Q is close enough. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks. Bye.